Day 21 of my drawing leveling up challenge. Day 21 is important because some things are changing for my drawing leveling up challenge. Remember on day 13 when I said that I finally knew where to take this challenge and the first clear objective will be designing my gestures? Well, I don't think that was a good idea after all. Maybe I should have just continued studying anatomy, because I had the basic knowledge I needed and I could have designed my gestures while doing so. I watched some of Proko's critique videos, and all the students are struggling with perspective. And I just had a bit of a struggle and I went back to study perspective and then gesture drawing. I think I just wasted a lot of days from the challenge and now I'm not going to finish studying anatomy. I think I messed up. But I'm a somewhat positive person, so that's not going to bother me anymore. Let's move on. I would like to formally introduce the new approach towards this challenge. Number 1. I'll continue doing figure drawing to study and warm up. Or at least I'll try. Number 2. I'll continue studying anatomy following more free videos here on YouTube. Number 3. I'll do the assignments to practice what I just learned. And finally, I'll do a short animation exploring the muscles movement. I'm studying this to apply it to animation, so I might as well start doing it, right? There's a lot to cover, but I now have more time. So I think I can manage. Crazy gambate from now on. It's the first time I use Clip Studio Paint for animation. I watched a tutorial and I know roughly how the tools work. I start doing a rough pass of the main poses. I watched some videos as reference to see the Pecs movement, but I don't have an exact reference, so I'm inventing some things based on what I know. This rough pass is kinda like a study. I'm planning the main poses, checking out concepts like where the muscle originates and inserts. I'm also using different colors to help me identify where anatomical things are and so on. Now I'm doing a cleaner pass of what I call the structure, which is the ribcage, and since it's not going to move, that layer is a hold. I make a second structure layer for the clavicle and arms. For the arms, I'm just doing tubes. I haven't reviewed the arm anatomy, so I'll just do a shape for the pecs to lay in. On this layer, I'm also cleaning the breakdown pose from the rough pass. And finally, the last animation layer for the muscle. Now I'm cleaning the muscle based on the rough pass I did and trying to be more accurate with my lines and the anatomy of the pecs. I have to be careful because the rough pass may have lines that confuse me, so I can't trust blindly on those drawings. I do have to continue thinking on anatomy and animation. I also take more time on the key poses since they are the backbone of the animation. These drawings have to work since the rest of the poses follow them. It's important to take note of every line I draw, for example the muscle fibers. If I draw 5 lines that serve as cross-contour lines across the pec, those 5 lines have to be in every drawing and they're also animated. If they disappear from frame to frame or move wibbly-wobbly, that would be quite noticeable. With these main poses, I just modified the timing to be closer to what I want, and I started drawing in-betweens favoring each of the extreme keyframes. I start with the structure layer, of course, placing the clavicle and tube arms. With the structure layer, it's easy to draw the muscle in-betweens following not only that structure, but the muscle key drawings. I lightly drew the shoulder and the back. I added more in-betweens to ease in and out the movement. I added the same drawings in reverse to make the animation loop in a ping-pong manner. One advantage of working digitally is that you can play with timing really easily. Sometimes you can move drawings to nearby frames to get a better timing, without the need to make more drawings. Once I was happy with the timing, I painted the pec muscles on a layer underneath everything, to make them pop out more. And that's it! Done! Remember to share the video with someone who might find it useful. Also, like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow on another daily upload. Bye!